Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Marvel Legends action figure of the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Boop. Right off the bat, I just gotta say this figure is cool as hell. It's got some fun accessories, it's got a nice sculpt, it's a cool design. What's not to like about this? So let's just dive right on in. First things first, some nice separation between different colors and textures. The paint apps for like the gold, the red, the blue, all cleanly done, but I love the texture going across like her arms and chest. Pretty much all of it has like this kind of like bumpy texture that gets broken up along like the inner lining of the thigh where it's a little more smoother. I like the little kneecaps there that kind of hide the joint. Usual Black Series and Marvel Legends, your standard Hasbro kind of articulation applies here, although the little joint in between her legs is very noticeable there. There is no bicep. You got the swiveling elbow, and we have a hinged wrist that goes in and out, and then this one goes in and out also. And then besides all the details there, I'll apply later one of her two little backpacks that comprise of her wings. But the head here, the helmet, is pretty nifty in that you can actually make out like her eyes and eyebrows through the lenses. The sculpt of the helmet looks pretty good. Mine in particular is a little bent from the packaging, but oh well. The different uses of like darker and lighter grays look good. Nice details within the sculpt. I dig all this, and this silver paint here meets up with one of two backpacks. Here's the more basic one that just sort of plugs in like so, and there's like the retracted wings right there. And then we have the one with the wings fully out, and these are articulated. There are 4 of them, and you get a pretty good range of motion as far as the top ones go, and even the bottom ones, which I gotta say looks pretty good from the front. All the way up is my favorite, but also just kind of angled down looks cool. She comes with an alternate set of hands. Her standard ones are fists, but we also get little judo chop hands. I prefer the fists, but I think the judo chop will look pretty good in a flying pose. We also get, for the Build-A-Figure, Cull Obsidian's head. I'm not building Cull Obsidian, but look, there he is. That's pretty nifty. We also get this alternate head that looks considerably like Evangeline Lilly, so I think that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on now. Man, it is worth noting that the ball of the ball joint makes for a really tight fit inside the holes of her 2 heads. Now I've switched out the hands also on this, and I think she looks really cool in her little kind of flying-y pose. You can put her hands down to her sides, or maybe a little higher up, whatever. But man, the likeness here of Evangeline Lilly is pretty strong. The paint on her lips is good. I think the eyebrows and eyeballs read really well. The sculpt in her hair is also solid. This is a really rad-looking figure. I think the likeness of Evangeline Lilly is awesome. Having both heads is cool. I think she looks cool as hell. The articulation on the wings is all awesome. This figure freaking rocks. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you want, you can follow me on all those social media, hibbity dibbity bibbity swibbity. Here are the links.